to be able to help you meet your needs. Caesars Entertainment, we were trying to get at them, and they didn't know me. All they knew was that other organization, and they had had bad relationships with them. I put Javier from the U.S. Hispanic Chamber on the phone, and all he had to say was, Ron is good. I'm good, based on his approval and his referral. And now, Caesars is one of our largest corporate sponsors. You can't buy that kind of support, and I'm excited to have her. David Smith, who you guys all know, Temple grad, kind of my mentee. For those of you that think we got lots of dollars, we share an office that may be the size of this platform. I kid you not. When I first got the job, I had a cubicle. I left Phoenix, Arizona, where we had big offices, elaborate conference rooms, to a cubicle.
Thank you, man.
6 months later, I got put out the cubicle. Now, we still have an office about this size, but I got an office, and David sits in my office every day. I'm talking, he's talking, and the intern is talking. It ain't about that. It's about getting the job done. This man comes to work every morning, 7, and won't leave till 8, 9 o'clock. And his first question is, what else can I do? He calls me every evening at 10 o'clock and says, Ron, this is your agenda for tomorrow. You know why? Because sometimes I don't want to wear a tie. But he's committed to the cause, and I truly appreciate him being on the team. We were here earlier when I gave the award to Sonia Montgomery from the DeSoto Group. She's the owner there, and she tells a great story about the U.S. Black Chamber. We all heard Charles O'Neill, the president of Strateq, and he had to put that Omega Sci-Fi stuff in there. He does own his own firm, and if you are trying to get a message heard, that's the man to get it done. Gap Communications. I go to the FraserNet event every year. And I don't go because George is all that. I go to see how they make it happen. Because I envision this School of Chamber Management being the #1 conference school for African Americans. I envision a track for chamber leaders. 2 days talking about issues related to chamber development. I also envision those same 2 days a school of business management for business leaders. I mean, we need to get together and make some deals. But see, they don't get the opportunity to come to Washington, D.C. They think they're doing it big in their local communities, and they live in their own local communities, but they need to see what we're doing. And so I go to FraserNet to find out how it gets done behind the scenes. And so this year, you've seen several of their folk that you don't even know, and they're here on the strength. They are volunteering because they believe in what we are doing.